Guys, let me be frank and honest. I like Zack Polanski and I like how he's leading the Green Party. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm a sycophant. It doesn't mean that I'm a fan. It means that if he makes a mistake, I'm going to call it out. And if I think the Green Party is going in the wrong direction, I'm going to indicate my disagreement as well. But what I'm hearing so far, and I want to emphasize so far, is pretty good. So have a listen to this example.
We asked Zarah Sultana what the difference is, and she said, we're a socialist party. How do you feel about that?
I wouldn't get into spats with Jeremy and Zara, and I respect them a lot, but I think that's a lazy answer. Do we shout that we're a socialist party regularly? No, because I think most people don't know what that means, and you switch people off. So instead, I talk about lowering bills, about the public ownership of public services, and taxes on multimillionaires and billionaires. These are all socialist policies, and they're all embedded and deep within the Green Party. If I think about what might someone in the comments be saying, they're saying, but the Green Party has three problems. One, people don't care about the environment enough. Two, you're middle class. Three, you're not diverse enough. We will always care about the environment. That's never going away. But you can't be an environmentalist without tackling inequality. The Green Party, incidentally, used to be called the People Party. I think those roots are still there, which is ultimately we're about grassroots power and community organising. In terms of being diverse and working class, I think it's a myth from years ago. Actually, when I look at the elected councillors we've got, they're more and more diverse. They're more and more from working class places. Are we as diverse and working class as I want us to be? No, there's still loads of work to do. But politics isn't as diverse and working class as I want it to be. And so the solution there is not just to sit outside the party and go, oh, when you're perfect, then I'll join. The solution is to join the party, get involved with the organising and help get us to an even better place.
Wonderful response. Perfect response. Couldn't improve it in any way. I like how, I want to mention two things here. First of all, at the end, he talked about how you don't sit outside the party waiting for it to be perfect and then join. You join the party, and of course, if everyone has the same vision, it doesn't matter if people disagree on particular issues. You're going to have disagreement. It's disagreement that is not permitted that will crush a party, that will see it fall apart. So you actually have to welcome debate. You have to welcome disagreement, as long as the focus, the goal is the same. You know, if you look at other parties that have been successful, the Conservative Party, for example, it has a number of different wings. It has the moderates, it has the far right, it has pro-Europeans, it has Eurosceptics, all of them. But the goal has always been the same. We need to get into power. So people are able to put their differences aside to focus on the goal. And this is really important for the Green Party going forward. There will, of course, be disagreements, but people have to focus on the goal. And I think this is something that maybe is an advantage the Greens have over Zarah Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn's party. I think we're seeing a lot of tension where there's a disagreement on issues, and there's no vision at the moment within their party. Now, the other point that he raised here, which I think is really important, is that of labels. People don't care about labels today. They don't care about socialist versus capitalist. They don't care about left versus right, because they are more interested in what is your party? What are you going to do for me? I don't care about left and right. I don't care about socialism or capitalism. I want to know, are you going to lower my bills? Are you going to deal with the cost of living crisis? Are you going to deal with the issues regarding the environment? Are you going to deal with inequality? What are your policies? This is what I care about. Now, when it comes to general elections, of course, people will vote for or against the incumbent. But a way of approaching more people is to talk about issues, not labels. Once again, most people don't understand or care about labels like capitalist or socialist. People who are political junkies are interested in these terms. But your average person on the street wants to know, what are you going to do to improve my life? Why should I vote for your party? And I think Zack is able to do this, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. Now, this is, of course, so far. Once again, I'm not a sycophant, I'm not a fan, but I think he's doing a pretty good job so far. And this could all change. But what he's doing, what he's doing is he's tapping into the issues that people care about, and he's responding in a humane way. He seems authentic. You know, back to the labels point, you never hear Nigel Farage talk about conservative, his party being conservative or right-wing or social. He never really talks about socialism, or because he knows that people don't care about those labels. They don't care about whether his party is far right or right wing or conservative. He's talking about issues like taxes or immigration that he thinks that people care about. And it seems we're seeing a sort of opposite or a mirror image with the Green Party. He's not talking about socialism here, Zack. He's talking about bread and butter issues. And I think that's really important. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.